Good team. Let me
Because my
see.
team's on here, my real team's on here like 72 overalls. Like the Jets, they ain't got nobody. I'm just playing. Get whoever you want. Yeah, ball. Oh,
Who you talking about? Oh no, he almost a 90 overall, kid. What are you talking about?
what year he in? What year he in? Oh yeah.
He is a 90. You know, I didn't
You don't
even
like
play.
it.
I didn't even play this shit, Tech Bell. Tech Bell. You gotta forget, I didn't play no games in the house. This shit. I wasn't even prepping, man. I missed the whole thing. You know, I was gone. I was sick. I wasn't even playing. That's when I ain't playing gridiron either.
Well, you know.
Man, I gotta put. I'm about to play.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago, when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here.
Tell you,
They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
Let me get my people in right quick. This is personal, man.
He said,
this is the over 40 Super Bowl.
Nah, man, hell, we go at it.
No, I'm talking shit. It ain't personal.
Oh.
No, it ain't. I ain't gonna do it like that, Joe.
Man, listen, he better do what he gotta do, or what he try to do.
I ain't gonna do. You my boy, kid. I don't want to be arguing with you about this bullshit ass man.
Man, we not gonna be arguing, man. We not gonna never be arguing.
Yeah, don't turn the game off either.
He said, "Oh no, I can't."
He's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Hey man. Oh man. Oh yeah, he called me out my name. We posted some pictures. Simply was mad at you too. Simply sent me some pictures like, post them.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Damn, Saul, why you doing me like that already?
It'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down.
Oh, good hit.
Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29.
We can
Just
go
a
for
yard
this
on the run
exhibition,
there.
right?
That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins, and he's able to find Diggs. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game.
Why did I do that? I was gone.
People might say reckless, but they
defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, you ready to get you?
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
No, I messed that run up.
A big play there out of Cook. Give him 58 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Cousins on the keeper. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive.
Tech Bill, don't be stealing none of my D's, man. I got some new shit. You can have it, though. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to let you, if you take it, just say I got it from Saul. That's all. Just show me some love.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You heard me?
And just say, up about 4 yards shy of where he would have
just
been
be
if
like,
taken a knee.
Hey, I want you to just be like, listen, I got that shit from Saul, man. Y'all know Saul nice.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
These niggas going crazy in the chat.
I know, right?
Man, what the hell?
Last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It is out of bounds, but
I hate when my screen get turned like that shit.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Here we go. Black 80. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise
I got 99. I got 92 receivers like that in real life.
As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
That's my fault, man.
And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check 56.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a run with Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
56.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the
get
coverage.
That nigga the boot.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Colquitt on the kick as he sends
what type
it
of
away.
punt was that?
The 20. And they will score.
I know.
It's a 49er touchdown.
I kicked it right to the
58 yards, the distance covered on the
I told you I was one of the best players in the world.
Strike quickly.
I kicked a knuckleball, man.
Attack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That I just did.
Come get your Uncle Reggie a hug.
Hey, fat
So after
boy.
surrendering the punt return for a score,
Can you
let's
go
see
to
what
my
they can do in turn on this
my
kickoff.
right tackle named Carmen?
This is fielded at the goal line.
They say you know how to unlock
And
that.
we'll take
You
this
unlock
one near
his
the 25, call it the
superstar trait.
26-yard line.
Go ahead. Can you do that for me with that tackle? Unlock the ability slots.
No, you can't. That's cheating.
The Minnesota
That's not
offense
cheating.
about
What are you
ready to
talking
get this
about?
next drive
You gotta
underway.
do that
like
They
Lord.
punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to
Oh,
take to make sure
man.
they don't do that again?
Well, let's just
I
go
gotta
to
take
the
over this shit, man, again, because I fucking
the
know.
trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5,
How y'all doing
6,
good?
7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating
boy, you
first
my
downs
nigga,
that
man.
way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind
I'm
the
talking
sticks
to you.
because then
I'm
the
fucking with
defense has
Saul.
the advantage.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Cook. And he's got some space here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 51 yards.
Everybody.
As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
I appreciate
The
it.
concentration level
Thank
may
you, man.
not have
No, we
been
ain't
there.
like
I
this.
agree with you on
We gonna do
that
this shit
one
for you one
because
time.
those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big
And
bolts
we-
of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They'll try to run it in with a
Oh,
duel.
man, I'm
And he's
still
not
trash,
gonna get
nigga.
there.
I'm
So
a
they
beat the
come up
brakes off
empty on
you.
the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
No, man.
Man, I
Hey,
can't wait till we play y'all division.
No, I can't.
I can't wait.
The last time. We
That'll
on a
be
whole
taken
other
in the
level.
end zone. And no
I'm-
run back
I'm-
here.
I'm-
This will be a touchback,
Man,
and it
I'm
goes
a-
straight to the
Me and Fat Boy
25-yard line.
be beating them 205 niggas, man. We both beat the Jags and I beat Glory. I had him twice. I'm gonna get the Cowboys off my list.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
No. We got a quarterback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
hey, what you telling? You call him?
Better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though he did score the touchdown in the third quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert and what he's traveled. That he has a 220-yard game, 4 touchdowns in the NFC title game that you just mentioned. But only getting 12 carries in the Super Bowl, I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought, I only got 12 carries in a Super Bowl? That tells you how valuable he became and what people will focus on. And don't forget Tevin Coleman, the great comeback from the dislocated shoulder against Green Bay in the title game. 5 carries, 28 yards in the Super Bowl. Came back to start that game. Showed a great amount of toughness. But they didn't run it nearly as much as we expected. And they ended up with the result that maybe was unexpected, too. A loss in the Super Bowl.
13 yards there and a Niner first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
There's Mostert, and he'll be brought down to 50 after a gain of about 5.
Yeah, I did his quarterback, man.
Mostert. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go. 180.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Get some of the defense. Get some of the defense I got over here.
31 now on 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground, as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nigga, I'm smaller than you.
Over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Fat boy, you need to be watching this game, man, so you can learn how to beat RP.
21.
He got on. He been winning. I've been winning lately, but he had me.
Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis.
He dropped it.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the
Good
tackle
catch.
is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Now Mostert. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
You start sending your
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Defense. I say, what the fuck?
This is Mostert.
There you go, baby. Get timeout so I get that ball back.
Get out of the backfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. To the goal line, and it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Pop bottles and models.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Sherman made a good play right there.
Here we go. 11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Turn it up. It's turned up, Joe.
Yeah, thank you. Touchdown,
I can run this bitch. That's one thing I couldn't do.
Tevin Coleman.
You see that? You see that, bad boy?
Seconds of the first half.
Oh, you like that? Turn it up.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
I'll get the ball in the second half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return
Pick that ball back
after
off
the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
All right, D, let's
out in front,
it's
and
time
we'll
to
get the football first
time to
as
clamp
well
down
as we
now,
are back
fellas.
and started in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let me get
and no run back
let
here.
me get-
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
These boys got some nice-ass running backs.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to Sanders. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd.
There we go. There you go. Touchdown.
Able to hold it in.
See you later.
No, I should have. I don't know why I took the bite on that.
They don't know what side to throw it to.
He scored on the ground.
I took the bite on that play.
And the Niners are able to stretch
I'll let you later.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
my
successful.
scheme is so simple and ugly, kid.
They will send this one away.
Now, Fat Boy watching this. I ain't going to run no more plays, so I play Fat Boy.
Fielded about a yard deep.
No,
and he'll get across
no.
the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard
we got to play
line.
twice. We fighting for the division every year. This shit, no, dude.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Six guys. Check 6 guys.
The first run for the backup, Abdullah. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run back inside later.
On second down now, it's Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third
y'all been kicking my ass all these years, guys. Man, let me have a time.
Hey, no, easy.
I'll bring out Marquez North on y'all last.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh, no.
50-50 ball intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
That wasn't me, though. I tried to put it on, but that wasn't
Super Bowl for Kansas City.
Come on, this nigga's got a one-hand
another
interception.
come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go. And
a big loss here as he's taken.
Yeah, there you go, Danielle Hunter.
And Danielle Hunter drops him. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
Crunch. Kill. 11.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That was me there.
Trey Waynes.
Yeah, that was.
But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third
Come
quarter.
on, fellas. We still got to get a quick score right here.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
I'm right there. He ain't quick. He ain't no ball.
You didn't want to throw that.
Incomplete. They were looking for Johnson
if that was cash, that was
now it's second down.
Break the high. 54 Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
He completes it to Treadwell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
I'm coming after you. Black. Under crunch.
Now Cousins.
Oh, that's a bad throw.
And he's going to get
that ball that way.
Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, here's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Coleman now. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 31. Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Garoppolo now looking for the end zone. And got his man.
He made that crazy catch, man. It's just the 49ers day today.
Marquise Goodwin.
Go ahead and score again. I don't know what that was.
The Niners are able to stretch their lead.
You saw that?
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kick.
No, I'm just laughing with him, man.
This will be taken in at the
you thought this franchise?
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
No, we laughing. We've been laughing. This lab day, kid.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today. They rely more on nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. That his passes
Cousins playing horrible today. He is playing horrible.
And he will return this one to the
right there. How you not make that ball?
All game long, the pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Damn, catch that bitch. Oh, come on.
I can't catch the 3-4 guys over there.
2nd down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Oh,
stopped
baby.
At the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I keep trying to run the numbers up. Okay.
5. It's 3rd down.
I see these
The
trying
last
to do.
play
Let's
on the
go,
completion
baby.
got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hey, gun. 55, my God, 55. Check. 21. Here we go. Go. 21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
12, fellas, here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they will not.
Man, I can't get my pick.
It's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd down, Cousins again. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
I want to show y'all this
they're
play,
moving
man.
in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for?
You can have
More
this for
pressure
free,
coming
man.
at you because it seems to be working.
They blitz. Watch this.
Throwing his Cousins.
You can have this for free.
This one taken in by Rp Johnson. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Now, I don't want to see that in your playbook either, because I ain't run that none. I only ran that twice.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
I got something that annihilate the blitz.
Cousins to throw for it.
Go for that.
And he's ready to find Diggs.
He should have been running that.
I ain't ran all my plays. I ran some plays in this game just to see other things against you, bro.
As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
I got something for that.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's
Run
1st and 10.
Run it.
Cousins now. Nifty move. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, receiver.
Again, it's Cousins.
Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No, I ain't run. I ran something else.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
You want to see something else? They get wide open.
Yeah.
Watch this. And run that blitz. You can run anything you want.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, Echo.
Cousins.
Good job.
Interception.
Not with me, baby.
Picked up about the 31. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Johnson was the intended receiver. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's going to air one out.
Now watch this. User.
I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
Good game, bro.